All right, here we go. 5 Foot CEO back. At this point, we got the back of a Letterman jacket. We're gonna be doing our Chenille applique hack with the back. I actually already completed one step with my trace out stitch to know kind of how much fabric that I'm gonna use at this time. I got my machine on automatic manual. As you can see, the AM. So it stopped after every embroidery process. But we're gonna lay our fabric down and then we'll make another video. We'll be right back. Okay, back. We got our 3 applique fabrics already cut out. I'm gonna spray a little adhesive spray on the back of each one. So stick down a little better. I sprayed actually the first 2. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna lay them on the design. Okay, we have our cutaway fabric laid down in place over the design. I got it as much as possible. You wanna make sure you cover any slots during the middle process, because I did a jacket once before and I had some applique hanging out. But the brown piece actually will be the face. I already got it pretty much cut out, but we're gonna go to step 2. After our placement stitch, we're gonna come back to the machine. We're gonna frame back in. And the next step will be to tack the fabric down. Let's go. As you can see, our fabric has been tacked down. That was the tack down stitch. Now the next step will be additional satin stitch over the tack down stitch. So let's get it started. And because it's an automatic manual, it has to basically check with me after every design. And as you can see, I already completed one of the areas on the back. Still has the aqua topping on top. I removed that and cut around with my applique scissors, and it'll come out real nice and puffy. There's our second step, steady going. This is the actual satin stitch. And I'm gonna show you the trick that I learned to keep up with each step during this process. At the end of the video, I will show you how I keep up with every step. As you can see, it's laying down a good satin stitch over the inside line. Got this lined up pretty good. This is the step before we add our brown design to the face and our aqua top. All right, that step is completed. So now we'll go to the next step, which will be outlining the design. It'll just be laying down a placement stitch for the design, inside design. Work around the top. And there it goes. outlining the design. You don't want to use your aqua topping yet, because this does basic placements to it. See the helmet and the body kind of coming to life. And then go back over one more time for a little bit more intricate details on the inside. Now we would go to our next step. We come back over, take the float, method off, hit start, and it should start more detailing in the helmet. Step, you can kind of see where I want to place my brown fabric. As you can see, it's cut out, and I already have my fabric cut out to that dimension pretty much. It will basically go about right there, but I would tuck it in, you know, make sure it's kind of snug. If I need to cut off the edges before I do it, before I start the embroidery, I would do it, but we'll be back. Okay, we're back. And after skipping one of the steps to embroider over the helmet and the shirt, because we got the applique, now the next step will be the stripes in the helmet. Started our next step, which is outlining more of the helmet. And anybody, any embroiderer, I encourage you to be confident and courageous. You can do this. You know, I've taken a chance to just try to do something new and spunky for my brand. And you can try these things too. You know, if you want to take your brand to the next level or your embroidery skills to the next level, I encourage you to try it. Our next step will be outlining the helmet a little bit more, giving me a kind of a more of a detailed look on where I need to place my last piece of applique fabric. So finishing up the helmet, and we'll be back once it's finished up. Okay, I have my applique laid for the face design. I pretty much had to cut it, you know, to fit inside the stitching. So I had to make sure I cut it precisely so it's around the grooves. The next step will be adding the applique. We will frame back in, and then we'll go ahead and hit the embroidery, start the embroidery process. I have my aqua topping, you know, taped down. So we'll come back over here. We'll frame back in. And we'll start the face and the detailing. Pretty much a tack down stitch. And now it'll be tacking down the other parts of the ground. Got all my tack down stitches for my face. Now let's go on and start the full satin embroidery over all the chenille applique. Onto the tack down of the eyes. It's pretty much just a tack down stitch, and then come back over, finish up the eyes. As you can see now, we have completed the eyes and the mouth. So you can see pretty much the design coming to life. We'll move on to the next step, which will be the face mask. Okay, here's the final outcome of the design. Chenille, Faux Chenille. As you can see, it came out nice. Using my applique scissors, game changers. These are standard scissors to cut pretty much the backing away, but these applique scissors get close as possible to, you know, your hanging fabric or whatever, but this is the final outcome. And next I'll show you the steps that I've taken to complete this and how I skip a lot of the steps that will actually embroider over the fabric. You want to skip those steps so you can use the applique as the main part of the design. So here we go. This is how I pretty much kept track of how each design is numbered and placed during the embroidery process. I would float the entire design first and write down each step, so I would know that would be the outermost line placement. It can be any embroidery thread, but I know once I get to number 6, step 6, I know that'll be a skip step, so I know to float all the way through that step. And then the next will be a skip step as well, but I keep on going down, and I actually put my embroidery numbers, the number or any number, meaning that it will come back over and stitch back over that step. But I know for the eyes, it should be 2, which is the black, whether with the white on my machine, and then the eyes, the outer eyes, will be 3, that'll be the black. So I just wrote a step-by-step guide to which design that the embroidery machine will take, and I'll skip those steps. But I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe to my channel, because I will be doing more hacks, as you can see, so you can come out with beautiful designs like this. I want to be able to help each other. Please comment if I can do something different, or if you need some help with something, I feel free. You know, I'm willing to help. But like, subscribe, and see you guys later. Be blessed. Have a blessed day. Love you guys. Take it easy.